Hi folks, so in previous videos we've looked how when you cut from a guard such as posta di donna or vom tag or one of these sort of guard positions where you've got the weapon held back ready to strike, it could be back weighted, in other words weight on your back leg, or it could be forwards weighted, weight on your front leg, whichever it is, but you've got the weapon back and it's ready to strike. We've looked at don't stick your hands forward because they're a target. We've looked at don't stick your elbow forward because that's an easy target. We've also looked at when you strike, you must make the movement as direct as possible. That is, as soon as you start to strike, everything should be forwards towards what you're hitting at. Okay? So it's very, very important that you aim all of your energy directly at the thing you're hitting, such that your blade, it's almost like a magnetic force, is being pulled towards the thing that you're going to hit. Okay? In other words, don't stick the hands forward, don't stick the elbow forward, or any other bits of your body forward. And when you go to strike, don't go back before you go forward, or go up before you go forward. You don't need to, okay? The energy should be straight forwards, as explosive and instant as possible. And this is what gives you the biggest chance of being able to hit. Now the next detail to remember is, on the same principle as don't stick your hands forward when you're standing in guard, if I'm fighting someone over there, equally, when I go to cut, the first thing that should start to move is the tip of my sword. Okay? What should not happen is I should not start to move towards the opponent and take my hands forward first. Now, this is a common mistake if you look at movie fights and movie choreography, because of course they're not really trying to hit the other person. The other person's not really trying to avoid being hit if they're supposed to be being hit in the fight, and of course they're just doing what they've learned. They're running through a set series of moves, a sequence of moves, so they don't necessarily think about the detail of how they do things. And one of the most common mistakes, and you can go away now and look at your favourite movie and see if they do it, is doesn't matter whether it's two-handed or one-handed sword, or in fact knife fighting or boxing, all sorts of things. You'll see that when they start to chamber, kind of load a cut at the opponent, often they will go in like this, okay? Because instinctively, that's the instinctive thing to do. If any of you have chopped a tree down, or chopped some wood, or hit something with a sledgehammer, or indeed played baseball, I believe, not that I played baseball, this came up incidentally in comments in another video. I've never played cricket or baseball, so I'm neutral to both. A lot of people instinctively, when they swing, do bring back before they go forwards, but equally, hit the tomato plant there, equally they lead with the hands when they swing, because it feels like they're twisting their body, their hips and their shoulders into the blow, and then the bit they're hitting with, which remember is this portion of the blade up here, the thing they're hitting with, whoosh, whips around with a lot of force. Now look at me, if I'm attacking you, okay, and I'm here and you're looking for any opening to hit me that you possibly can while I'm coming in, if I move into distance to hit you and I'm in the process of doing this, look, you're going hit, 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 as my hands come in, hit on my hands, hit on my hands, hit on my hands, before my blade is even a threat to you. Okay, so you can chop me in the head, you can chop me in the arms, you can chop me in the hands, and you can fly off that direction and you're safe. Okay, so it's very, very important that when I start to cut at you, that the first thing that comes at you is this part of my blade that you're scared of and that you know can either chop your head off or thrust you. Okay, so as soon as I start to move, bam, that's out in front of me. Lead with the portion of the blade that you're going to hit with, that you're going to offend with. The ultimate force and power in the cut is not the most important thing. The most important thing is for me to hit my opponent without them hitting me. Okay? If I hit them at 75% of my maximum strength, that's still enough to probably kill them and definitely to really badly wound them. Okay? So it's far better to hit them with 75% strength, hit them and don't be hit, than to hit them with 100% strength, or try and hit them with 100% strength and get hit in the process or wound each other or whatever. Okay, so it's far better to be quick than to be powerful in this case. Okay, so as soon as you start to make your attack, commence your attack, the first thing that should happen is the point of the blade starts to come forwards. Then the hands push behind it such that by the point you get into distance whereby you could potentially hit me back, my blade is in front of my hands. We should never see a situation, if you imagine my opponent's over there, where I do this. Okay? Instead, it should be this. Yeah? The blade should be, I'm a bit restricted with space here, but the blade should always advance in front of the hand. Again, remember this idea about a magnetic force or a string pulling the end of the weapon towards the target. Always lead with the blade. Thank you.